Hi, I'm Paul Money. This is Coach's Chat. Tonight I'm with head soccer coach at Hiland, Scott Bodiker. Welcome to the show, Scott.
Thanks.
We talked a little bit about Western Reserve, Chippewa, Columbus Academy, and Mansfield Christian, some teams that gave you some struggles. Moving forward on your schedule now, what are some teams that you can beat that would be that signature win?
As you mentioned there earlier, Lexington coming up this week I think is going to be a real big challenge for us. Bigger school, Division II Final Four last year. Maybe a little bit younger this year, but you look how they've been doing in the OCC so far this season, right up there at the top with Ashland. Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to be a good challenge for us. Honestly, don't know a lot about them yet at this point. Doing a little work on that this week, and I hope we can step up and compete. I think we can.
Mm-hmm. Coming off a kind of a rivalry game with West Holmes, you have some other kind of old-time rivalries coming up, too, with Central Christian on the schedule. Waynedale, I know that Coach Niglia loves playing against Hiland, and New Philly, too. So talk about maybe those three teams. Do those three teams prove any threat to you? And just them being a local team, a local rivalry, does that add a little more to the game?
Well, absolutely. New Philly coming up this week was a regional finalist in D2 last year. They've kind of, this year, unfortunately for them, kind of fallen on some hard times. Mm-hmm. Had a few players quit and graduated a number of seniors last year. So they're struggling a little bit now. But again, sometimes teams like that are dangerous. They've got nothing to lose. They don't have a great record. Mm-hmm. And so I think they'll, be real hungry. And then we kind of finished the season here in a week and a half with Waynedale and Central. Mm-hmm. And those are always big rivalry games. Sure. Waynedale's having a very good year. This is the best Waynedale team I've seen in several years. And Central, after having some great teams about 6-7 years ago, then a few down years, they're kind of back on the way up again too. So we finished the season with that one at their place where we've never played well. So that's going to be, I think, a good way for us to go into the tournament.
Great. Another team on the upcoming schedule is Lexington. We spoke a little bit about them. That's another Ohio Cardinal Conference school. And not only have you played Lexington this season, but you also played Worcester earlier this season. And those, I believe, are both new games for you this year. So other than West Holmes, you've never played another OCC opponent in the regular season. So why were those teams scheduled this year? Do you think that added to your schedule?
Well, it's interesting. It's a good question. We lost through some changes in our own Tri-County Soccer League. Both St. Vincent St. Mary and CVCA left our league, and so they fell off our schedule. And traditionally, those have been two of probably the top 3-4 teams on our schedule.
Right.
And so we felt like this year,
you had to reload with some quality.
Yeah, we had to replace those teams with some quality, and so picking up Lex and also Worcester kind of fit that bill. For a number of years now, we've always scrimmaged Ashland in the preseason, and we did that again this year in July, actually, as a summer event. So, we're familiar with some of those OCC schools. Good measuring stick for us always, lets us know where we're at,
right.
During the season, playing some of those bigger schools.
Well, that's Hiland boys soccer coach Scott Bodiker here on Coach's Chat. Make sure you check the HolmesCountyBargainHunter.com regularly for new editions of Coach's Chat, and make sure you get out and see the Hawks play. So long.
Bye.